The cost of eggs in Japan now. A dozen eggs, 249 yen. Alright. And see, 249 yen. And these ones are more premium type of stuff. And now this equates to $1.90. Alright, now they're not the biggest things in the universe, they're not as big as American ones, these are quite sizable. But $1.90, and I'm hearing tell that they're over what, $7, $10 or something in the US. Bloody ridiculous. Yeah, food's crazy cheap here. Let's go and have a look at the US beef. The cost of beef. This is American beef. It says America. Yeah, that thing there. 558 yen. Oh, I wouldn't mind having that. I rarely eat beef because I never afford it, but something happened good. I worked my ass off today, so yeah. So there you go. So that equates to $4.25. Now it's only what? How many grams is that? 255 grams. That's enough for me. Yes. You know, bloke like me, I don't eat too much. Now, chicken, on the other hand, is even cheaper. Right, you can get all of this. 684 yen equates to $5.21 US, and you get bloody heaps of this stuff. That's over 1.161 kilos. So that's the Japanese. That's from Kitakyushu, so that's the Japanese chicken. And you can also get stuff from Brazil, but I don't like that stuff. The Brazilian stuff's really cheap. I think that's the stuff over here. Now that's Kitakyushu, that's Japanese. Around here somewhere is the Brazilian stuff. Yeah, that says Brazil. That's crazy cheap. But I don't go near that. I don't like the taste of it. I don't know what the feed is, what they're feeding those things. This kind of stuff, you know, it's crazy cheap. Chicken's crazy cheap. Eggs are crazy cheap in comparison to the US. I mean, even import beef is cheap. But they did have, in comparison, like the Australian beef they did have, but that sort of got kicked out of the market really, because it's just smaller and smaller portions, and more expensive than the American stuff. Although I believe it's a healthier choice, but if you're going to choose that sort of food. But yeah, there's, you know, these big stores, man, like all the different types of, you know, different soy sauces, and this is just one rack. Anyways, yeah, you know, food is crazy cheap in comparison. The things I'm hearing about the price of eggs and shit, you guys are being ripped off. I mean, the pilfering of the coffers of those in charge. I was just walking on by and I noticed this. Well, I like this stuff. I had one of this lady on, one of the flight attendant chicks. She goes, oh, dude, sir, you want some soup? What does this mean? Beef consomme. That is yummo. That's from the Japan Airlines. Oh yeah, I like that stuff. This sort of stuff here, crazy cheap. Miso soup, and you get loads of it. 10 sort of baggy things, and you just put that. You got these thingies inside. You just mix that stuff in with hot water, and you're good to roll. That's not the one I get. Yeah, this is the one. This is it. Miso soup right here. Crazy cheap stuff. And this has got 36, so I generally get the ones with like 10 bags. I've never seen them with that many. Stuff like this I get. So 199 yen. So what's that work out to be again? Crazy cheap. You get all of this, and you mix these with hot water, and it's got seaweed in it and all this stuff, and it expands. You can live on that stuff. And how much is, what's that to US dollar? Crazy cheap. Yeah, so if you know how to shop, you can do quite well here. Now if you want to go cheaper, which I've never resorted to this since I was a backpacker, way back in the day, I was down to 16-cent noodles. That was fun. But you can get all kinds of different types of ramen with in these packaging things. Get loads of it, and they'll keep you going for a long time. That's 398 yen. You can do the math. This one's even cheaper, 308 yen, and you get loads of it. You get your ramen, and you can, if you're in a pinch, eat stuff like that. Now, there's not a whole lot of protein. If you're in a pinch, man, I've been there. Serious, traveling around Australia, 16-cent, even cheaper. 16-cent noodles. I lived on that shit for ages. Yep, thanks parents. Now, whilst there is there's some, I see some Coca-Cola over there. I like that cider stuff, rarely because it's quite sugary. But most of the stuff they drink here is that yummo. Most of the stuff they drink here is this green tea stuff. This is really good stuff. It's unsugared, right? Unsweetened, any of that stuff. I like this one. It's really nice. If you put that in the fridge on a hot summer's day, it's really nice. Over here there's more of them. You can still get your... These used to be wider. Did the company... What's that? Morinaga. Now, what you can get here, there's all your green teas. There's like a couple of litre ones, right? Only, what's that, 145 yen. Crazy cheap. What's that, about $1 or something? And this is the stuff like that you drink. They generally drink this stuff. Very rarely do they go near this Coke or Fanta. You can get it, Fanta Grape, don't like that, Sprite. But if I was going to drink this stuff, I would go, there's the smaller ones over there, I would go for the, if you're into fizzy stuff, but you don't want something too bad for you, this stuff. Mitsuya cider. That's quite tasty, that stuff. I wouldn't say that it quenches that well, but here, this is what I would generally grab. A bottle of something like that. Green tea, see? Unsweetened green tea. That's good stuff. That keeps you alive. Hang on, let's see if I can clean this lens a bit. This all this green tea type of stuff is that's why the Japanese live a lot longer, and that's why they don't look like shit when they're they're like in their early 20s and they can hardly stand up. That doesn't happen here. So that's a very good choice that you can get your little mini bottles if you have to. But I only have one of those once every now and again, because that's sugary stuff. I never go near that shit anymore. That stuff. I haven't had that in years. Bloody awful. But if you don't know, so your palate develops. But if you don't know, or don't have access to it, that's simply the way it is. I wonder if I could send some of that miso soup stuff. It's got pasty sort of stuff in it, so I don't know if you like this stuff you mix into the thingy. So don't know if that would be allowed. But this store's fantastic. I mean, you can buy a mop, you can buy a steak, or you can buy some fake tile looking things. It's great. It's got all kinds of shit here. That's you can buy a doghouse. It's generally a supermarket you go to. You go there to get your peaches and kid flavoured ice cream or something. But yeah, salty cracker. But you can get some shoes. And see, if you know how to shop stuff like this, these are name brands, right? Probably still made in wherever's. Yeah, they would be. Alright. But you can find stuff that aren't name brand at all for like a song in comparison. Like this, for instance. 899 yen for that. Well, I'll just say 9 because it's marketing. I wear these little things. These are pretty groovy in comparison to, what's that, 4590 yen. Oh, look, it's got a Nike mark. Yeah, it's made in the same fucking factory, you dickhead. Yeah, look at this. 998 yen. That'd do the trick. You know, they do the trick. So if you know how to shop in this land, see, I'm say 20 minutes, 22 minutes max outside the centre of town, and so yeah, you know where to go, know where to shop, or you just hunt around as I did. I discovered the whole city, man. And you'll find yourself, see, they look quite good, don't I? I like that. 899 yen in comparison. Oh, I could get some mascara or something from my doctor that wants to give me top surgery, and just put a mark on it like that, and salty cracker. Yeah, like this. Alright, eh? I'm banging around with, yeah, I've got some El Cheapos here, and they're very comfortable, they're very springy, so I'll look for those. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. I'll talk about my apartment a bit later. Oh god, I forgot to lock my bicycle up, and I left it over here in the non-bicycle section. Oh, there it is. Huh. No one ripped it off. Isn't that strange? Hey? Oh, do I even have a lock for this fucking thing? Yeah, I've got one of those little locky things. Usually got a little key thingy here, but hey, what a rig. Right, let's go. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna eat okay today. Oh, I'm gonna eat quite good indeed. Alright, now let's have a perusal. So I've been hearing some people talking about, wouldn't mind having that joint, don't really come over, could probably squat there. Yeah, I've been having a perusal about people talking about the prices of stuff going on in Europe and the States, and I'm thinking, yeah, you know, shit. Oh god, look who's in charge, man. You know, January 6th. It was worse than Pearl Harbor, man. Shit, I'd go there again, but this time with guns. Anyways, use the fucking things. Anyways, let's have a comparison here. I was looking at some conversions of my little cozy aparto over there that I rent, and I pay Sanman yen, which is 30,000. I don't usually think in thousands of yen. 30,000 yen. Alright. Judo Hanbike. But I have also a car space, which is included in that. So, which is 7,000 yen. So, for 2,000, how does that work out again? 23,000 yen. I don't think in thousands of yen, man. Niman sansen yen. Alright, that's how they say it here. For Niman sansen yen, let's go with I pay the equivalent with the Saman yen, right? 30,000 yen. That equates to $230 US currently. Now, for 200 with the car space, right? Now I've got a little garden too. It's a cozy little place. It's a one-roomy place, and it suits me exactly fine. Got awesome neighbours. I like it. Places to put all my shit out the front there, you know. Bicycles and scooters and all kinds of stuff, and we've got the washing machine outside there and all rigged up, you know. And got a fridge, got a microwave, got a conventional oven even. And yeah, that's where I bought that rig from those guys the other night. Anyways, so and that equation with the car space for Neiman Sansonen, that is per $230 That is per month. Okay, now I'm just 20 minutes out of the city. The beach is just down there. Awesome beach. You got your rice field and shit up there. You got everything around here. There's a Chinese shop over there. Yeah, good. Anyways, now that's per month. Now, if I was to take, which I did the conversions, if I was to take, if I didn't have a vehicle, which I like my car, my little K truck, that would be Neiman Sansonen if I didn't have the car space, if I didn't need that, which equates to $175. And that's like, they'll be more expensive, those joints, because they're sort of new and shit. My place is an old awesome joint, and so it equates to $175 per month. That's your rent. Alright, there you go. Per month, yeah. And for, you know, it's just ridiculous. And look how awful this place. Look how dangerous it is. They look dangerous walking around here at night. Oh my. Actually, when I was walking in the supermarket there, some lady went to go and grab her purse and just looking at me. I'm the most scariest person on the frickin' district, it must be, you know. God, look at how awful this place is. All guns and drugs. Yeah, look at all the fucking free needles you can get all over the show. Terrible, mate, terrible. Actually, that's in worse condition than it generally is, because it's winter time. Oh, that looks scary. Hang on. These gangbangers about to drive by me. Hey, he's waving at me. I like that bloke. He does a lot of farm work and stuff like that. Oh, look, dangerous area, man. Oh shit, looks dangerous shit. That's a terrible run-down looking joint, isn't it? That bloke actually drives the same vehicle as I do. Suzuki K truck. Oh yes. Oh, that park over there, you got guns and drugs, you know, all kinds of bad people over there. There was a stabbing over there last night. I could hear it. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Can we get by here? Oh, yeah, oh, they look dangerous. Yeah, mate. There you go. So, ooh, I can just see the moon coming up. It's about 4:30 or something. I can just see the moon coming up over there right now, isn't it? Oh no, she looks dangerous, the one in the pink there. They're all new here. Oh, well, been around for a while now, but he's a gangbanger for sure. Oi! Hello! Hey! 今日仕事しました? Oh. Ah. これ知ってる? Oh, かっこいいよ、のイラン。食べ物がある? Nothing. Lettuce. Oh, cool. Arigato. I'll take some of that, thanks. There you go. Huh? Nani? これ何? わかんないこれ。日本人しか来ない。全然わかんないこれ。じゃあね。See you later. おい、どうよ。So, yeah, look at that. Suzuki K truck. Okay, now, oh, see, he gave me some drugs, needles everywhere, look. Yeah, bad people everywhere, dangerous people. Yeah, so yeah, look at this joint here. It's great. It's like, great people here. Look at this bloke's awesome. He was out here earlier chopping up his stuff. Yeah, I bought that the other day for the equivalent of about, shit, I must have paid like $70 for it or something. It's going to be fun. It's not exactly in the best condition, but it's going to be fun to play with. Yeah. Let's have a look how much I paid. Yeah, about 76 bucks for this, just for something to play with. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, you know, this joint's great. Even got a little garden. Have a look at this. They just repainted it just recently, and they came around here and cleaned all this up. Yeah. So yeah, you get you can get a real bargain. You get yourself a decent job here. I'm in Fukuoka, so that means it's a lot cheaper out this way. You know, it's not downtown Tokyo. Who gives a stuff? Yeah, look at that. I'm paying the equivalent of $175 US a month to live here, and I swear the beach down there is fantastic. Everything you need is all in this area, and all you need is a bicycle. Yes. So there you go. I'm gonna wash this up a bit and chop it up a bit and mix it with that, and it's all gonna be good. I was just thinking, because I've been utilising my kerosene. Look, that's half full of kerosene and no one stole it. Isn't that amazing? Yes. Right. I was thinking, because I've been like put moisture in the air and have like a kettle on top of whether I'm cooking on the thing. There's that moon. Whether I'm cooking upon the thing or keeping hot water on the kettle. I go through a lot of water, so what I'm going to do, going all Canadian preppers and all, gonna walk down there to a local, near that bridge, another local little park, and they've got a tap, and I'm gonna fill this up and then walk back and then utilise that as instead of just going through all this water. Now water's cheap here anyways, but the only thing that's expensive for me here, so I limit it, that's why I utilise this kerosene heater for heating and cooking, is because we're on bottled gas out this way, and we're not on, well, I presume these places are probably on city gas, but that old apartment's on bottled gas. It's old school, so yeah, I presume they're all on city gas. What's that? That's electric. But electricity is crazy cheap, surprisingly, and if I was on city gas, it would be a whole lot cheaper. But how's this? Due to Clown World and the filthy bad people, the filthy bad people that keep stealing our funding, stealing our taxes and sending off to other places to launder it, and while other people are within sight of the White House, whatever happens in America seems to filter down. That's why I talk about that. Yeah, some people are living in tents and they can see the White House. How's that? Yes. Yeah. Anyways, due to Clown World, all those that are having a bit of a struggles because of the bad people, were given some funds. I've had struggles, fucking I have, over the last few years, and I'm not very happy about it. I hate the filth. I just hate them. Anyways, we were all handed out the equivalent of about $400, or more, yeah, about $420, something like that, for free, for the purposes of helping out with bills. How's that? Isn't that cool? So there you go. There's the sun, and there's the freaking moon. The sun, as you can see, and you can see the moon. Cool. Yes. Oh God, I'm telling you, don't like walking down in this neighbourhood here. You know, it's very dangerous. Yep, there's pimps over there, there's prostitutes there. Oh, here's your needle exchange program place right here. Yep, and you can get yourself Like you can get free drugs now, and drugs here are like all free, and what a groovy unit. Oh, right here you can get your free drugs, and it's all legal. Now I'll just switch off because there's a whole bunch of kids over there. I'll just go and grab some water. Okie cookie. Oh, I forgot to mention that I'm nearly up to date. I've got a couple more things I've got to do, business-y wise, my small business. But I was able, something I was planned to send via sea freight, and man, I just wanted to see if I could do it, to make it happen, make it very safe, and secure a package, and to try to send it via the air freight. Oh, I'm glad to get out of that dangerous neighbourhood, I can tell you. Now, to send a Canadian preppers, Canadian prepper, that's it. Now, I was able to, there was with the sea freighter, and the weight would not have mattered, but the time frame would just be terrible. So the guy bought a shogi board off me, Japanese chess, and he's expecting it to roll up in Clown World 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, you know, because of Clown World, which used to be 6 weeks to 3 months was the expectation. Now, so I configured a box, and it's size restrictions too, so I had to work with size restrictions and weight restrictions. Now the weight restriction was 10 kilos, and I got it to 9.99. that was on my scale. So and the size restriction, I squeezed the box as they were measuring it, you know, for a bit of a laugh, and I go, oh, alright, and then they put on the scale, and I'm waiting, and I'm looking at the scale, and they go, yeah, you know, and they said, yes, okay, and I sort of, just as a joke, I composed myself really quickly, you know, they like me over there, so I was able to do it. So the guy's going to get it within, like, I don't know, a week or from now, or, you know, something like that. And I think I should mention it. Did I even mention it? I don't think I did. No, I did. Yeah. I wrote that I got it within a whisker of the size restrictions. I actually had to pay a little bit more, but I kind of just wanted to see if I could do that, you know. And so that was that. Yes. So I've got a few extra things to do on the morrow, and there's a chap that's keen on a few things, and so I think I'll get a few things. It's Saturday now. I think I'll get a few things done. Oh, there's one of those black and white birds. They're kind of like mid-range type of birds, from between a kind of remind me of a peewee and not a magpie in Australia, kind of thing. Smart birds. They wait outside my place and they go, oh, because they know where I live, and they make noise. They go, hey, come out and give me some food. I feed them all the time. Now, alright, so that's that. Yeah, as I was saying, you know, Japan's very expensive to live, and very dangerous too. So, you know, look how dirty the place is. See all these sticks? They're from those birds. I'm serious. He's got a nest up there. Okay, soldier on.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.